Tyson, we just heard you at the press conference there. Joseph Parker, he seems a man after your own heart, shall we say?
Yeah, lovely kid. Watched all of his fights and I like him as a fighter. And I'm just quite sad that someone's always got to go. But that's boxing. It's a sport we love and train for.
Speaking to you, he thinks this is the start of a Fury dynasty in the heavyweight division, where you might dominate like the Klitschko's when you return also. Do you see that?
You never know what's around the corner for you, do you? I don't want to be negative, but I could get out, walk out the road and get run over, so you never can see into the future. But listen, I wish you the best and I hope you can do it. And on me, it's another story again, isn't it? So it is. It's very exciting times for our family.
So how confident are you that your cousin will pull this off? Because you seem to think it's a very hard fight.
I think it's a hard fight. I think it's one of the hardest fights out there, to be honest. He's going to have to be good on the night, but if anyone can do it, then he can do it. He knows what to expect, and he knows what level he's boxing at. And you can make excuses and say this and say that and pump up this and that, but at the end of the day, it's a real 50-50 fight. And whoever wants it more on the night will win the fight.
Do you think it's the right fight at the right time for him, though? Because he has been out for a year, whereas in that last 12 months, Parker's had 4 fights, gone 12 rounds in 3 of them.
Yeah, it's one's match fit and one's not so match fit, but he's had a lot of sparring and stuff, and he's never stopped training. So, listen, you can only take your opportunity when it's handed to you. Maybe it's the right time, maybe it's the wrong time, but opportunity comes, you've got to take it.
Well, it's like you got that opportunity November 2015, and boy, did you grab it.
Yeah, I had the opportunity, and I took it with both hands. So it was an opportunity that I should have took, and I did, and I won. So it's his time, and I'm sure he'll do it. Sure.
There's a lot going on with you still at the moment. Any chance you could be on the undercard in September?
No comment. How's that?
It's not like you not to comment to me, Tyson.
I don't like talking about myself actually anymore, especially not involved in boxing and all that. I've not been involved in the sport for nearly 2 years, so I don't think it's fair really to try and dampen the lads' big time to shine. It's their time in the sun. My time was 2 years ago, so if I come back there'll be an announcement, and if I don't, then goodbye.
Do you think you could say goodbye then?
Listen, I've not boxed in over 18 months, so it's been a while, Who knows? You never know. I'm still only 28, so got quite a bit of time if I want to come back. But for this game, you've got to really love it and want it, and you've got to be very, very hungry. And without that, you're not going to succeed. And I don't want to make boxing about money, because it's never been about money for me. So I'm undefeated, second in history of heavyweight champions to ever retire unbeaten, behind Rocky Marciano. Unified the full division, beat the man who couldn't be beat. Do I need to do any more? The only thing I could do is a bit more, few quid, but it's not the end of the day. Could have earned more, could have earned less, but I'm in a fortunate position and I've got food in the cupboards and going to pay my bills, so I've done well really. And I've still got my sense and brains to speak and enjoy life. So if I never box again, then I've done well, but if I do come back, then I'll give it my best.
Are you hungry for it right now, today?
Today, I'm fat as a pig, so no.
Hungry for boxing?
Hungry for a sandwich, more like.
Are you hungry for boxing right now?
This present moment right now?
Yeah.
Being here makes me want to fight, yeah. But I'm not fighting, so I've got to get used to it.
All right, thanks, and I do hope we see you back, but I get your thoughts why you might not come back.
When you achieve your Everest, when you climb your Everest, there's nothing more to achieve. If I beat another 5 or 6 bums, it ain't going to make me feel any better. I can only jeopardise what I've already done. So it is what it is. And my life ain't ruled by a few quid like many, many others. I got some money and I can make it last. I'm not an idiot. I'm not rolling around chucking money in the sky. So I've done all right.
And your legacy's in perfect shape, isn't it?
You say you're only as good as your last fight in boxing. My last fight was impeccable, so I'll be impeccable forever.